at least try to recover the engine. And I got it to at least 25%. But for some stupid reason, I couldn't get past 25%. The vents were fully opened, and I'm just kind of like, fuck, turn on. And I lost complete communications with Sochi at that point. We were at a nice, steady descent, actually. In fact, we hit the ground, and we started to roll, but then we bounced on a rock, and then we exploded.
It was really sad to watch. Yeah, he was at 33,000 feet, and then he just started cruising down at like 20 AOA at
Yeah.
130 knots. And I was just watching him the whole time, trying to contact with him. But yeah, I guess his radio went out.
Everything went out. Absolutely everything. The only thing I had on was my battery, and I said, okay, I got the battery. I got 5 minutes of flight time. I could fire up the FCS. If I fire up the FCS and get power through the turbines, I could turn one of them on. I don't need both of them. I just need one of them on. Some stupid reason, I couldn't spin the turbines past 25 RPM, and I was just like, God damn it!
Yeah, I was screaming his name the whole time over comms, but his radio died, so he couldn't hear me. And then he just plummeted into the ground, and that was it.
Fortunately, crews were able to come by, recover the black box. We still have the photos, so.
Okay. That is.
I will
Except for the
forward them.
pilot's dead.
Yeah, the pilot's dead, but the black box is.
Oh, why didn't you eject?
I don't eject.
The captain goes down with the ship.
Yeah, the captain goes down with the ship. That was my uttermost attempt to, like, I had it by the fucking balls. I almost turned that damn thing on, and I would have made it to the carrier if I did. But again, my ego got in the way, and I died.
No, that's good to know.
I almost. Feel pressure, noted. I will keep that in mind next time. I shouldn't have shut my engine off. God damn it. I should have just went. Either I should have called into Sochi, which I did, and I had a turnaround point. I said, listen, when I get to the shoreline, I'm going to let you know if I'm going to turn or if I'm going to keep going, because believe it or not, I was equidistant between Sochi and the carrier. So I could have picked either or. So I was like, ah.
I will say, I do really like that you tried to save that. So
I tried so hard.
I commend you on that.
I went through all my checklists just to try and recover the engine, but. Are we doing
We started that. I think you guys are the last ones here.
Okay.
So let me just make sure I'm not missing.
Because I have a few pointers a few things to throw out, but yeah.
Yep, just want to put together a quick list of who I missed. Okay, yep, go ahead. What do you have?
Yeah, so
just a disclaimer: if you've given me your feedback already, don't.
I'm going to give you the TLDR. So communication was great, for the most part. Didn't take a lot of heat. I was expecting a little more red air, but on our second go, we didn't really get that. I love the high winds. It made landing interesting and fun. I will say that. I successfully attempted viewing the airfield. What was it? Not Kraz. Kraz? Is it Kraz? Yeah. Makeup. I successfully. Makeup was the one with the one the seed mission was at, right?
Yes, but Makeup was the one with the. Excuse me. Krasador was the one with the seed mission. Makeup was the one with the ISR. We wanted to see. They were setting up some SE10s there. We wanted to see what's set.
So for Krasnodar, this was a perfect opportunity to throw in ground radar into the mix, and I successfully spotted the airfield on ground radar about 100 miles out. So I had an idea of where I wanted to throw my cluster munitions, and I deployed them. What I didn't anticipate was a counter attack, so they took them all out. The PALDs worked. Yeah, that was good. On our second mission, we went out for cap patrol. Sarah Lee and the rest of Sting, and we didn't see any red air. We were anticipating. In fact, I told them to linger because I said, it's Baruch. Anticipate anything. Keep your head on a swivel because there may be an encore.
There may be, there may not be.
There may be an encore. So we didn't see an encore. There was index, but I was close enough where I said I wanted to take more photographs, and I started taking more photographs.
Excellent.
Yeah, and then I died. You already heard that last part.
Yep. No, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ford, are you back? Ford is not back. Let's see. Who did I miss? Brian, Judge, Via, Norca. Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good to hear.
Nice. I'd love to compare it against my photos and other people's photos. That'd be awesome.
And let's see. Thank you, Norika. Those pictures are going to be a godsend. Thank you.
Oh, do you want us to DM them to you?
For now, yes. I think in the future we may have a different approach to that. Yeah, but for now, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, exactly. Right. So it wouldn't necessarily. So I think Caliber. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Judge. Um, Caliber. I think we were talking about. We would have a team, or just of randos
Yeah.
that would come together and review the intelligence asset. The intelligence files that we present to them.
So yeah, Norika, I was actually talking to Baruch earlier, and I gave him the idea of the photographs, and I said, instead of flying over the AO, not just flying over the AO, I was like, let's also add in an extra bit, and let's take photographs to confirm things that were struck, without diverting into much more detail. The idea was to take the photographs and give it to a intelligence team that has never seen the AO to add variation, so they can point out at the pictures and go, "Oh yeah, that's a destroyed SAM, or those are fuel tanks that need to be taken out. They might have extra fuel for the next mission. Those might be storage depots with munitions, that was the idea. And then whatever they don't identify that they missed by looking at the photographs, it's going to be there in the next mission. That's yeah. Was I supposed to say that, Baruch?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
fine.
So the TLDR, the trick about the photographs is your job was to take as many photos as possible to confirm that you got everything, or whether there was something that may have been missed, but you know what to expect for the next time. If you missed it because of a poor quality image or because, the camera just didn't capture the whole thing, it's going to be there next time. There might be an extra sand, you know?
Yep. So
Yeah, vice versa.
I'll be reviewing the images that you guys send later. My intent here is to find a SAM that you guys missed. If you guys missed an SA10 site, that's gonna come back in next Tuesday. So yeah, I'm gonna be crawling through those images. Or you can leave it out on purpose, just to help spice things up. That's always an option.
To add to that, my images will include the northern and the easting of
More so
the photograph. So
Excellent.
if you want to match that up to a map, you can confirm
Very
the
nice.
area where it was. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not an 8-digit, unfortunately. So you'll have to kind of
We can work
match
with that.
the feature.
So just to make sure I've not missed anyone, is there anyone else that had some feedback that we overlooked or that just popped up?
I think I have one.
Go ahead.
I don't. Would having tankers for air-to-air refueling be a drawback, or would that be something other people would like?
I thought we saw one. Didn't we see one? Or
Those have been. I may not have included it this time around, but I will make a note of that. Especially, were you flying the F-18 or the 16?
I was 16 at a Sochi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That may not have been a thing because I've been a little biased against the 16s. I haven't seen a lot of pilots try to refuel, so
Okay.
going forward, I will include those. Thank you for that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Air refueling in a 16 is hard.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
It is absolutely. I strongly applaud those that can do it.
Thank you.
I feel like if you do it enough, it's easier than the Hornet or anything else.
I think the Hornet is easier to do.
is there? Echoing what Norika said earlier, is there a SR-71 mod for DCS?
Yes.
There's a VSN one and there's a U2 as well.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My mouth is salivating.
I'm not sure how well they work.
Wait, you want to go Mach 3?
I want a camera that can see,
The thing
from
about
the
the
sky, man.
SR-71 is it uses the F-15 cockpit, and I don't think there's any
Okay.
way.
God.
You could lure
You
a
want my
targeting
save?
pod on it probably, but it.
It was so close. They're so far. I wonder if that'll become a mod at some point. I mean, I imagine ED will have to add some sort of ISR loop to the that they can hook into. Using your T-pod to scout areas, and then it lights up on the map. Right now, what do you call it? Fog of War sort of works, but you have to be extremely close. We're talking 5 miles.
So what does it actually do, like Fog of War? What does it actually do?
You won't see it. So if you fly close enough to a target, it will show up on the map, and that unit will stay on the map until it moves. This is specifically for ground ground units. I believe that for air units,